In this reaction, liquid ethanol reacts with oxygen gas to form gaseous carbon dioxide and water. To balance this equation, we make columns below our reaction. On the far left, we list the different elements involved in the reaction, and then we write down how much we have on the left side and on the right side. So on the left, we have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, and 3 oxygen, and on the right we have 1 carbon, 3 oxygen, and 2 hydrogen. So our reaction is not balanced. So let's begin by balancing the carbon. I have 2 on the left, I need 2 on the right, so I multiply that by 2, or put a coefficient in front of the carbon dioxide, and that gives me 2 carbon on each side. But I rewrite the equation below the table. I'm not going to put the states of matter in, a liquid gas. I'll save that to the end. This is my new equation, and I repeat this step by putting the columns below, listing the elements on the left, and writing down the amounts I have. On the left I have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, 3 oxygen. On the right I now have 2 carbon, but now my amount of oxygen has changed. I have 4 plus 1, 5 oxygen on the right, and I have 2 hydrogen. So my equation is still not balanced. In this step I'll focus on the hydrogen. I have 6 on the left and 2 on the right, so I need to increase the number of hydrogen to 6. So I multiply by 3 by putting a coefficient of 3 in front of the H2O molecule. That also increases the number of oxygen. So I now have 3 plus 4 is 7. And then I rewrite this equation below the table. I repeat this step by setting up my columns below, listing the elements on the left, and writing down what I have. I have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, 3 oxygen on the left, and I have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, and 7 oxygen on the right. So my equation is still not balanced. I have 3 oxygens on the left and 7 oxygens on the right, so I need to increase the number of oxygens on the left. I need to increase to 7. If I put a coefficient of 3 in front of the oxygen, the O2 molecule, I now have a balanced equation with 7 on the left and 7 on the right. I rewrite the equation below. I add in the states of matter. And I can double check that's balanced by listing the elements on the left and writing down the amounts below each side of the equation. On the left side I have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, 7 oxygen, and on the right side I have 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen, and 7 oxygen. So this is my final answer.